everybody, and get some booms in the chat for the golden shot. Difficulty level is medium, and I'm going to show you here how to get this ball to its home and to get, some good shares, maybe some good cards, but especially some kingmakers. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click that button in the bottom right corner. Also go to golfclashtommy.com for more Golf Clash related content, win chart creator, and a lot of stuff. Then in the end, you do have Patreon, patreon.com/golfclashtommy, and especially now with the mini tournament coming up, make sure you get your package already so you can get started by, practicing before the tournaments start. So yes, difficulty level medium. We're gonna play one for the Juniper point. We have had this one plenty of time, which means it's good for us because we are already so dialed in on this one. We are going to play with the golden long iron every single time here. We're gonna take a look at the adjustment in a bit. You can see I've cleared the chest. We're gonna start with the onyx chest for an hole-in-one. We do have the fire chest for the yellow ring, scarlet chest for the red ring, topaz chest for the light blue ring, and then last but not least the azure chest for the dark blue ring. And obviously, we do have the question mark on the top right if you do have more questions, like you want to maybe know what are the different golden shot difficult levels, how many golden shots can I take, etc, etc. Then you press the question mark, you get in there, you read, and you get your answers there. If you cannot find what you're looking for there, or you experience any issue with golden shot, you press contact us on the top right and you send in a ticket to the Golf Clash support. We're gonna have a wind between 3 and 5 miles per hour, and that kind of mirrors what we do have on the VPR table. But to get to the VPR table, we need to have an adjustment, and that is going to be max distance with a 10% over adjustment, 1.66 per ring. And to make it as simple as possible, we follow the VPR table on the right side here of the screen. We do have the wind on the left column, and then we do have the amount of rings on the right column. So for an example, if we do have 4 miles per hour, we take a look at the chart, we see 2.4 rings. And so we're just going to follow that, and you don't need any application. You don't need to calculate in your head. You can just follow that, then you know that you're gonna be spot on, which is nice. Yes, and let's take a look at, not the text guide yet, we're gonna have the landing position first. And here we do have 2 references. First, do you see the +1 yard mark on the screenshot? I hope you do, because that is underneath the little green box with a white stripe there. So there it says +1. So you're looking for +1 with your club, and that's going to be the same for everyone because we play with the golden long iron, and that's the same. Doesn't really matter, you can't have a different level. So +1 yard mark with the left side of the blue ring by the bunker. Those 2 things is what you're looking for, and it doesn't matter if you do it before you add spin or after you add the spin that you're gonna have, because we're still going to use the same type of spot no matter what. So +1 yard mark, blue ring by the bunker. Let's take a look at the text guide real quick, made by Tony Richardson based on the golden shot video here. As normal, make sure you subscribe to Tony's channel, link in the description down below. Here you can find all the information needed. We're gonna get back to this in the end when we summarize the spin adjustments, especially for this golden shot. If you do want to get the text guide directly, you have the link in the video description here on YouTube, or you go to golfclashtommy.com where you then can download it from there. So it's time to take a look at the video, and as always when we take a look at the video, I will be talking through the shots. I'm not so much going to go into detail what we're gonna change, but we're still gonna talk in a way that we're tweaking, so we do get to the end goal, which is to get, with a miss, that we do get at least a red ring, because we are not going to get everything in the hole even though we hit a perfect ball, but every perfect ball should be at least minimum a red ring. That's my goal, always making the golden shot. So let's take a look, and we start off with a 3.4 miles per hour crosswind and headwind. So we're going to start by looking at the +1 yard mark with the blue ring by the bunker. And then we do have the spin that we're gonna add, and you can see I'm adding 2.8 backspin, and I'm adding almost 1 bar left spin here. But I would like to actually go with 1 bar left spin, but that's a different story. That's not what we're doing. 3.4 miles per hour gives us 2 rings in total. And then we're going to, as you know, we did adjust, and now he's going to try to hit perfect. And it's very important to have in mind that, you know, as always, when following someone's adjustment, if it's mine or someone else, it is super important that you do hit perfect. If you hit great, you will not be getting the ball to get to the spot that you're aiming for. Now we do get the scarlet chest, but as I said, a perfect ball should equal minimum red ring if we do miss. But as I said as well from the start, we needed that little left spin to get ourselves to its zone. We missed right, and that means that we were under adjusted. Now crosswind, headwind, we play 2.8 backspin, and again we're going with a little bit less than 1 bar of side spin to the left. 4.7 is 2.8. You could see that I went into overpower there, and if you do go into overpower, just make sure that you just barely touch the bottom arrows with the bottom of the ball. That's, you know, that's the only overpower that you do need, and that's why I'm keeping the spot where we do have it, because in the end we can handle that little amount of overpower. It's when it's really shaking is going to be difficult. Now we continue with the headwind here, or like in some form of headwind component. 3.5 miles per hour plus 1 yard mark, blue ring by the bunker, and now we're gonna add spin, and we are very close to 3 backspin, and we have 1 right spin. 3.5 gives us 2.1 rings. So we then pull over the bullseye to get 2.1. And great ball! As I said before, a great ball will never be good. You can see here with a perfect ball would have been very close, but even with a great ball would definitely be getting the red chest no matter what, like if we would be having it already, like if we wouldn't be getting it already. So let's continue. Now we do have a tailwind, first time. Now we do have a tailwind with a little bit of crosswind to the right, so like a northeast type of wind. Blue ring by the bunker plus 1 yard mark, and then we go with 3.5 bar backspin, and I'm also adding half a bar of left spin here for this shot. 3.8, we take a look at the chart. It gives us 2.3 rings. 2.3 is adjusted, and then it's time to take our shot. And one thing as well that is a very key thing, and also something to learn from, is to actually have the ball centered into the adjustment ring. Let's go. Ooh! Oh, what a burner! So close. Would have been the yellow ring if we would be having that one left. The thing that I meant was, when you do pull back your ball, it's very easy to be a little bit more left, a little bit more right, which would mean that you would have an accidental curl on your ball, or maybe an accidental underpower or overpower. So make sure that that ball is centered into the ring. 3.5 miles per hour, 2.8 backspin, and we're going to be very close to 1 bar of left spin. I'm adding 0.8 left spin here. 3.5 gives us 2.1 rings. Now we do adjust into overpower. Remember here, we just want the ball, as you can see there, to touch the bottom arrows. So we then get the ball to bounce, and it bounces. Looks good. We like the camera angle. We like it, and we really do. We get it in for a nice little hole-in-one. And you know, this hole is very easy to get close, but it's not super easy to get an hole-in-one. So I'm very pleased with that. And now we can stock up with some kingmakers. We do get the hammer to level 7, and you know, again, we're getting some nice balls there. So let's take a look at the spin, and let's summarize. Here we do have it. We do have, and start with tailwind. Straight tailwind, 4 backspin, no side spin whatsoever. Tailwind, crosswind coming left to right. 3.5 bar backspin, half a bar of a left spin. Coming right to left with tailwind, 3.5 bar backspin and 1 right spin. Crosswind left to right, 3 backspin and 1 left spin. Crosswind right to left, 3 backspin and 1.5 bar right spin. Crosswind and headwind coming left to right, 2.8 backspin and half a bar of left spin. Crosswind coming right to left, 2.8 backspin and 1 right spin. 2.5 bar backspin, indirect headwind, no side spin whatsoever. And the landing position is left of blue ring by the bunker, landing at exactly +1 yard mark. You do not have to add spin before or after, doesn't matter. We will still have the same position. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. I hope you're gonna do well. Make sure that you comment in the description down, not in the description, comment in the comments down below, and make me know if you do get the hole-in-one or whatever chest you got. Let me know there, and obviously if you do have any questions, you can comment as well. Thank you so much, and good luck in the golden shot.